Hi guys, welcome to my video. My name is Diane, and today we will be talking about totes. I wanted to go over my 3 totes. I love them each and for different reasons. And so the 3 totes that we will be going over, the first one is the Louis Vuitton Onthego tote. The next one will be the Louis Vuitton Neverfull tote. And the last one will be the Dagne Dover Wade tote. If you're interested, keep on watching. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for all the likes and the comments on my first video. I had so much fun filming and making my first videos. I just wanted to say thank you so much. So let's get started. All right, so for the first tote, this is the Louis Vuitton Onthego tote in the MM size. It comes in 3 sizes by Louis Vuitton. There's a PM, which is the smallest size. There is the MM, which is the medium size, this one. And then there's the GM, which is quite a lot larger. This is in the reverse monogram in the canvas material. So you can see here it's the darker with the lighter, really large LVs with the lighter handles. And then if you flip it around, it's the opposite. So it's the lighter color with the darker LV and the darker handles. And then on the sides, it's kind of the regular size Louis Vuitton logo in the darker, and then on this side it is the lighter color. And I just really love the contrast on this bag. I think it creates a nice versatility depending on if you're wanting a darker color bag or a lighter color bag. This bag retails for $2,840 US, which is a lot of money. I cannot believe I spent so much money spending this, and that is pre-tax. So it could easily be close or over $3,000. I paid a little bit over $3,000 for this, depending on where you buy it with tax. This one, like I said, is in the canvas material, which I love the canvas because it's so easy to take care of. You can wipe it off if it gets dirty. If it's raining, you can. It's like, I don't want to say it's waterproof, but you can easily. It doesn't really get ruined, and it pretty much with this bag itself, it's very structured, and so it really just stays looking nice with very minimal effort. On the inside, there is that really pretty red, and then for the hardware, it's this really pretty, really shiny gold hardware on the handles, and then on the corners there are these like protective little decorative things. And let me see, on the interior there's a clasp here where you can close the bag, and this clasp is also gold. So overall, I think that the bag itself looks very pretty, and there's a lot of really intricate, cool little details in terms of the contrast and these gold studs. Straps in itself is one of the reasons what drew me to the bag. So I love having these top handle. They're very sturdy. If you want to hold a lot of stuff, you can hold it here in the top. By the top handle, you can put it on your arm this way as you're carrying it. And then there's also these interior black leather straps, and they're hidden on the inside. So when you're not using them, they kind of tuck inside, and no one really even knows that there's those long straps. But it's there for convenience if you're really wanting a shoulder bag. And then the cool thing about these straps are, one, it is leather, but it's black, and it's not that vachetta leather, so the care is a lot easier. And overall, these straps are really comfortable. They're quite wide, and the strap drop is long, and so when you put it on your shoulder, it's not like the bag is sitting up in your arm, in the armpit, and so it makes it pretty easy. And these straps, like I said, they're a lot wider than the Neverfull, which I will show you guys. So overall, I just really love having these straps in here. The one thing that I will say is that when you have a lot of stuff inside the bag, and these straps are kind of here on the side, if the bag is filled and you're like out in public and I'm trying to get these straps out, if there's a lot of stuff sitting on top of the straps, you got to kind of reposition everything to get these straps out to use them. It's just something to know if you are debating on getting this bag. In terms of the interior for organization and pockets, there are no pockets on the outside, and on the inside there are 3 pockets. The first one is there is a zippered compartment here, and then let's see. And then let me just zip that up. And then there are 2 more like flat pockets without any zippers or attachments here in front of that pocket. Outside of those 3 pockets, it's just an open bag. There's no zipper closure to keep your bag like closed for security, but there is a clasp here that you can hook together. And let me show you guys. So because this bag is pretty sturdy, and the way that these sides kind of go in like this naturally, having this little clasp here kind of really still keeps the bag together in terms of security. So this is one of the bags that it's harder to kind of reach in just because of the structure of the bag and having this clasp here. And this is very different to the Neverfull, which I will show you guys here in a little bit. And the other thing too is so this is the MM size. I think this is the perfect size to be used as a daily tote, like when you're out and about shopping, or you wanted to use it as a work bag. And to kind of show you guys, I have my laptop here. Look at this cover. First of all, I am obsessed with the beach. I got this laptop cover on Amazon and I am just obsessed and over the moon with it. And then so anyways, this is my laptop. It is the 13-inch MacBook Pro. So I just wanted to show you guys. So to put the laptop this way vertically, it easily fits inside the bag, but it will kind of stick out a little bit. And then even if you were to hold the handles up, I guess that works, just knowing that it just kind of sticks out a little bit like that. And then it also fits this way, the horizontal way. And let me put it in here. And then when you put it here along the side, it fits. And then there's still plenty of room to put other pouches, wallet, keys, whatever else, notebooks, other things that you want in here. It is something to note that even though this is the 13-inch, when it's in here, especially if it's a little bit here in the middle, it misshapens the bag a little bit. So if you can see here, it's hard to hold horizontally to show you guys, but you can see here along the sides that because the bag naturally wants to kind of curve in, but this is kind of pushing it out a little bit. So that is one thing. I think if over time, if this laptop was in here every single day, it will probably misshapen the sides of the bag. But if it's used intermittently here and there, I think the bag will be fine. But that is something to note. But overall, it does easily fit a laptop, a 13-inch laptop. And then overall, so for the durability of the bag, like I said, it's canvas. It's very high quality. It's very, like, all the stitching is very perfect. It's straight. I really love this bag. I think because there is not vachetta leather and it's really just canvas, I think this bag will stay looking very nice and very durable for a really long time. And then in terms of I guess when I'm debating on buying a really expensive like luxury bag, I always kind of debate on how long will I use it and will it hold its value. And so because there's no vachetta on here, I think this bag will hold its value. My one thing about this bag is, so Louis Vuitton just recently changed it where they are, I guess, microchipping their bags is what I've heard and what I've read. And then so in this bag, there is not the little tag with the date code and where it's made, which kind of made me a little nervous because I don't plan on reselling this bag, but in the future, if I ever were, I have no idea how to not that I need to convince someone that this is real, because I know it's real and I bought it from the Louis Vuitton store and I have the receipt and everything here. But either way, there's not that little date code, which, you know, not only just reselling it, I also like knowing the history of the bag and when it was made and where it was made. So this one doesn't have that interior little date code, long story short. And then the other thing about this bag too, it doesn't have that little tag where it shows where it was made. So when I was buying this, I asked the sales lady, how do I know where this bag was made? And she said that on here, so when you buy a bag, there are a couple of little like tags that come with the bag. The first one, that it comes with like all Louis Vuitton bags. So this is this textile card. And on here, it just says like textile, what else does it say? Coated fabric. So this is always like in all of my bags, everything, there's always this little textile card. And then there's always these like little like sticker things. And then this one is another like sticker tag. And as you can see here, let me see if it'll focus. It says Louis Vuitton MM on the go. I bought this, like I said, for $2,840 US. And then the other tag that was new for me was this tag. And this tag says made in the USA. And so the sales associate said that this tag is how I know where this bag was made. Outside of if they use their special scanner in the store for the microchip. But so I plan on keeping these like little tags with the receipt in here. just so I can keep everything together. But overall, like I said, I really love this bag. I think it is a really beautiful bag. I think the versatility, it's just like having the two different colors. I love having the gold details. The stitching is perfect. I love having the red. I love having the two handles. Overall, I absolutely recommend this bag. The downside, honestly, for this bag is its price, because it is a very expensive bag. Not, I mean, in the luxury brand, yes, you know, all designers are easily over $1,000 for a bag. But for this bag to be $3,000, and really when you think about it, it's just canvas and it's not leather. I think this is a very expensive bag. And then the other downside, usually I would prefer to have a zipper closure just so I know that my stuff is more secure. Or if I'm driving and the bag is sitting in the passenger seat and I have to stop and the bag tilts forward, it's not like things are just falling out of the bag. But overall, again, I really, really love this bag and I do recommend it. All right. So the next bag that we're going to be talking about is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. And this is a very, very popular bag. I am pretty new to the like luxury designer community, and I've honestly, these bags are so expensive. I never thought I would be spending this much money on the bags, but it all started when I went to Paris with my fiance about 2.5 years ago, going on 3 years ago. And so I was doing all my research and I was really torn on which bag do I want to buy, because when you buy a bag in France, it's a lot cheaper than buying a bag in the United States. And so anyways, I got my Speedy there, and then when I came back, I was like, oh my gosh, I was like I spent so much time reading about Louis Vuitton, and that's really how I got into Louis Vuitton. And then so this is my second ever designer bag. I've had this for going on 3 years now. And I wanted a big bag where I could use as a work bag, where I could put my laptop and my books and my daily stuff. But then I like how this bag you can cinch in the sides, and it becomes smaller to use as like a daily tote on days when I was not carrying my laptop. But anyways, this is the Neverfull in the size GM. This is the largest one that they make. This is in the monogram print with the canvas. And then there along the sides, along the top, and these handles, this is vachetta leather. And also these like little cinching side things are vachetta leather. So this bag, the price, Louis Vuitton keeps having these price increases. So currently this bag retails for $1,760 US plus tax. So all of these bags are just getting very, very expensive. This bag, like I said, it comes in different sizes as well, like the Onthego. This is the largest one. This is the GM size. And then there is the MM, which is a medium size. And then there is a PM, which is a smaller size. And this comes in all sorts of different canvas prints. This is the monogram. There's the brown checkered, which is the Dagne Ben. And then there's the white checkered ones, which is the Dagne Azur. And then it comes in like the new Empreinte leather. There's all these special edition ones. So this bag, I would say, is this and the Speedy, I feel like, are the two most popular Louis Vuitton bags, I feel. I don't know if that's true or not per the company, but I feel that those are the two that I feel I see the most people carrying. Okay, so let's talk about this bag and the straps. So honestly, these straps I hate, and the reason why I don't use this bag is because of the straps. So like I said, this was my second ever Louis Vuitton bag. I bought this for the purposes of a work bag, and so I love how big it is and it holds a lot of stuff. But honestly, these straps are so thin that they just, when the bag is really heavy or when it's full, it really just digs down in my shoulder, and I've actually gotten like bruising and stuff from these shoulder straps. And to give you an idea, I will show you. So this is the black one here is my Onthego tote, and then these vachetta leather, the lighter ones, is the Neverfull strap. So let me just show you how thin the Neverfull strap is compared to the Onthego tote. I would say it's not that it's 2 times wider, but it's almost, I'd say it's 1.5 times wider for the Onthego strap compared to the Neverfull strap. So that's the one of a couple of complaints that I was talking about. So the straps itself are very thin, which makes it uncomfortable. And then the strap drop is not very long, and so if I feel like this is frequently like in my armpit, and like today I'm not even wearing a big sweater and I'm not wearing a coat, but like I said, it kind of sits. If I'm wearing a coat, it's definitely like way up here. And then the third thing is it kind of comes with the monogram print, but the monogram always has the vachetta leather, usually most of the time. And then because I think that the World Tour one has a black I think so. But anyways, I wanted the monogram print because I really, really do love the monogram. But, you know, it comes with the vachetta leather. And so in itself together, vachetta leather, if you're new to the Louis Vuitton world, it's very high maintenance, I feel. Like, it's untreated leather that it will age over time, which they call patina over time. And when you first buy it, it's a pretty light color. And then over time and with use, it kind of suntans and it becomes more of this like really pretty like honey golden color. And then as it continues to age, it will become even darker and darker. And then with like handling, if you have like a lot of lotion on your hands and then you touch the bag, you'll notice, if you notice other people's, it will look like very dark, like almost like black at certain places that are like high use. And then, or like even in the rain, you can get water spots on this when it's still pretty light. And so when I use this bag, honestly, I literally will like check the weather to make sure it's not raining that day. And you know, any single time I put on lotion, I try to like, okay, let it dry before I like pick up this bag. It's just very high maintenance, I feel, and it's one of the reasons that really deters me from using this bag. And like I said, I've had this bag for almost 3 years, and the vachetta, I don't know if it shows in the camera, but it's still really, really light. And one of the reasons is because I'm just so nervous to use this bag. It was so expensive, and I like it, but it's just the vachetta leather and these uncomfortable straps are the reasons why this bag really honestly is, I would say, my least used bag, and it just sits in my closet. But okay, so let's kind of keep going on. So inside, it's one big hole. It's called the Neverfull. That's one of the strengths of the bag, is that it can hold everything. And then there is this huge zipper compartment here, and it's really, really deep, and you can put a whole bunch of stuff in there. And then, but it's the only zipper storage organization pocket with this bag. For security, there is this clasp that you can clasp together, and that's pretty much it. And so with this bag, because it's so big and because it's canvas, and as canvas ages a little bit, it gets softer. And so this bag, when you like set it down on the floor, it kind of, when there's a lot of stuff in here, especially like a laptop, it kind of just like flops over. And like right now it's clasped, so it kind of stays together. But like if it's not clasped and if you put it down on the floor, it will kind of just like flop over, or sometimes both sides will kind of flop open, and then your stuff is like open to the whole public. Everybody can kind of see your bag, and there's definitely not security. Even like when you cinch in the sides, this bag is still like very, very floppy. And oftentimes, like, I like the look of the cinch bag. I bought the GM with the intention of always keeping it cinched unless I needed it open. And so with it cinched in, I'll show you. So it's both sides, you can cinch it in, and then you can wear it like this. And I think this is a really pretty look. I love it. And I like the versatility, and it also adds a little bit more security, so it's harder to like for someone to like reach in. But when I'm wearing it, sometimes I feel that the cinching straps will loosen and it will kind of progress in, and like one side will like open, and the other side, like the front side where I can see, I'll kind of keep it closed. And so honestly, this bag, take home point, it is not a secure bag. It carries a lot, but if you're looking for like a highly secured bag, I would say this is not it. I feel like people use this mostly for a travel bag because this is so big. It's really easily can fit, like when you're traveling, it can fit a laptop, all your pouches, a sweater or coat, a water bottle, all that stuff. Like I said, I bought it for a work bag, and to show you, this is my laptop again. It's a 13-inch MacBook Pro. It easily fits inside there, and you can see how much extra space there are, how much space is still left inside there. When you buy this bag nowadays, it comes also with this pouch. And this pouch, it's really cool because I love how the interior is this really pretty, like raspberry, they call it Pavillon pink. It's a really pretty pink, and then it's really cool how this pouch comes with the similar pink details on the zipper. And, you know, with this pouch, it's a pretty good size pouch, as you can see. And then in here, it's just kind of opens up, and then there's this little flap compartment. And to kind of give you, so I have this is the iPhone 8 Plus, and it can easily fit inside there. And then there's still room to put like a card holder, maybe some car keys. My complaint about this pouch though is that it is so flat. It's straight up so flat that it doesn't fit a lot of stuff. And if you do put it and you zip it up, it gets like pushed out and bulgy, and it like deforms everything. And so realistically, I never use this pouch. I hate it, to be honest. Some people like it, keeping it in their Neverfull, and then so if they were to like run into the supermarket and they didn't want to bring their whole bag, they could just bring this and carry their essentials. But if you watch my first video, I carry quite a lot of essentials with my emergency pouch. And then, so, you know, the other thing that I love watching purse videos on YouTube. And so other people who also have the Neverfull with this pouch, they end up putting like their receipts in here. And because it's like a flat compartment, but honestly, this thing, I would easily price this at $400, $450. Who would spend $450 on a pouch to put receipts in? And so anyways, long story short, I don't use this. I don't recommend it. I tried to sell it, and then I ended up just deciding to keep it together as a set in case I wanted to sell this bag in the future. But overall, this is the Neverfull GM. Like I said, I bought it as a work bag. It is a really pretty bag. I think it's a very popular bag. You can't go anywhere in public, you know, to the mall, to a restaurant, to the airport without seeing a good, I'd say, 3+ people also carrying the Neverfull. So it's very popular. It's a very classic bag. I think it's a really pretty bag, but overall, I would not recommend this bag. I think there are a lot of other more inexpensive bags that you can get that are more functional and more comfortable to use. Like in terms of the strap, it's my big thing, in terms of the security, and then in terms of the price of the bag. And so that's pretty much, yeah, that's the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. So the last bag that I wanted to talk about today is my Dagne Dover Wade Tote, which is in the large size. And this is by a brand named Dagne Dover that I am completely obsessed with. I love this brand. It's actually marketed as a diaper bag, and I will show you guys how amazing this bag is. But this is a large size, and I bought this because I wanted a work tote to fit my laptop. But this comes in large and small on their websites, and then there's a whole bunch of different colors. So this color is called Dune, and it's this like grayish, purpley, mauve-y color, I would say. This bag, I want to say, retails for around $200, I think, for the large size on their website. None of this is sponsored, by the way, in case you're wondering. They have a discount, a referral, like a loyalty program. Be sure to sign up for that if you are purchasing anything from this brand, because the points add up really fast. I think you only need like 100 points, and then you get $10 off. And so you would get $20 off your next purchase if you bought this bag. So I recommend signing up for their loyalty program if you're interested. But again, let's kind of talk about this bag. So this is the large size. It is in this really cool material called neoprene. And it's this like really soft, it's kind of stretchy material. The cool thing, so I think the company is trying to become more green, and they are using recycled products. I think they marketed on their website that the bag is made from 20 recycled bottles. So that's really cool. So kind of, I'll insert another video to kind of talk about and kind of go through the interiors of the bag. All right, so this is the view of the bag from the front. You can see here there's an 11-inch strap drop. So this is very, very convenient. And the material of these straps, it's like seatbelt material. And then as it gets closer to the top where it's on your shoulder, it's kind of sewn double like over. And so it adds a little bit of extra cushion. And even though it's more narrow, it is still very comfortable. And then the really cool part about the Dagne Dover bag is it comes with this, it's attached on one side, but it's this shoulder attachment. It's made out of rubber. You can see here, you can kind of just clip it over, and it buckles and it snaps, and then it says there's the Dagne Dover brand, but it really keeps the straps together when you're wearing the bag. So even if one was on your shoulder and was about to fall off, it really keeps the straps together, and then you can move this either up here or kind of back here on the side. And overall, it's a really cool feature that really makes it more convenient that the Neverfull, doesn't need, honestly. And then so that's the straps. On the front of the bag, so there's this really cool Dagne Dover rubber brand, and then there's this big long pocket. And on this, so the Dagne Dover bags are known for this really big chunky zipper. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. It's made out of metal. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's actually made out of metal. It looks like plastic, but it's actually coated metal. And with the zippers, all their zippers come with this really long rubber, really convenient zipper pull to make it really easy to kind of access your bag. And then inside this front pocket, it's quite large, and there are 3 loops to put pins. And then there is this D-ring in here. On the side of the bag, on this side, so this is marketed as a diaper tote. And then so this is for diaper, I guess baby, you can put baby wipes. What I actually put in here are some hand sanitizing alcohol wipes. So I can, when I'm out in public, I can wipe down the grocery carts, or when I'm traveling, I can wipe down the airline tray and the car, the seats and stuff. And then so it's just makes it really nice to quickly access the wipes from here. And then on the back side, it's really nice because one, there's this trolley strap in here. So when you're trying to travel, you can easily fit this on top of your carry-on as you're rolling through the airport. And this trolley strap makes it really easy where the bag is not just flopping off, and it just really makes it a lot easier. And then this pocket right here is so unique. So this is my iPhone 8 Plus, and it's in this pretty big OtterBox. And so this is actually an external cell phone pocket, and it easily fits my iPhone 8 Plus, as you can see in there. And then so it's really nice to easily access pretty quickly. And like, again, this is the 8 Plus, and there's plenty of room if you have a smaller phone. And then here on the last external side on the pocket, there's another really large pocket. So usually in here, I like to put my hand sanitizer. To open up, you can see here there's this big flap, and there's this big chunky zipper with this big, again, this really long zipper pull. The zipper is very smooth, and the tail is very long. And that way you can open up, it makes it really easy to open up the bag really wide, and you can have full access to everything inside. And just the first thing, just opening up, something that I really love about this brand and this bag in itself, you can see here there is this drink holder pocket. And so to kind of give you an example, it's an insulated drink holder. This is just a disposable water bottle from Costco. And then it easily fits inside there, and there's still a lot of space left. Again, it's insulated, so if this was cold and it's kind of like having some condensation on the bottle, it's not going to get everything else wet or damp inside the bag. And just to show you, I like to bring my own coffee to work every day. So this is one of those big stainless steel, like Yeti coffee mugs. And that, again, easily fits inside there. And there's still plenty of space left inside this bag. And for those who may not want this drink holder, or, you know, if you needed extra space for this bag, this is actually removable. There's a little button clasp there, and then there's one there on the inside, and you can take it out. And then that just gives you all that extra space. As you can see here, opening up on this side of the bag, there are two big mesh pockets. And then this one is actually a pocket with a magnetic closure. And this is designed as a laptop holder. And so in here, I have put my laptop to show you. Again, I have the 13-inch MacBook Pro, and it easily fits inside there with a lot of room to spare. And the magnetic clasps still hold together. It's pretty strong. But here on this side of the bag, on the side, there's another big pocket, and there is a Velcro clasp to keep that pocket closed. And then if you flip the bag around, so now lifting up this tab, there again are two big mesh pockets there. And then you can see there's a full-length zippered pocket here. All right, so one of the things that's really cool about the Dagne Dover Tote are all of the accessories that this bag comes with. So to kind of give you guys an idea, just quickly, it comes with, this is one of the pouches. If you watch my other What's in My Bag video, I put a lot of my liquids and stuff inside of here. They're all kind of bent out, but it holds quite a lot of stuff. And it's this really handy little pouch that it comes with. And then it also comes with this key leash. It's really stretchable. The leashes, I'm obsessed with these. I'm literally obsessed with them. But it comes with two of them, and the other one, I always keep my keys on them. So in the front pocket, there's another D-ring in here. And then so what I do is I keep my keys on here, and then so that way I can easily find them, and I know that they're like connected and attached to my bag in case I forget to zip the zipper. And then other accessories in here are, these are stroller straps, because like I said, this bag is actually marketed as a diaper bag. It comes with a padded diaper baby changing pad. I don't use this as a diaper bag, clearly, and so this is brand new. So, and then it comes with this, which is a, I guess they call it a wet bag, and you can see there's a Dagne Dover logo right there. It's like this waterproof zipper bag that you can put clothes in here, wet clothes. I actually use these as a shoe bag, and then so really overall, I love this bag. I think that it's very, very functional. I 100% recommend this bag. I use this bag, I would say out of the 3 totes that I'm talking about today, I use this easily the most. I think it's like low-key enough to wear to work without making too big of a statement. I bring this all the time when I'm going to Costco or out and doing errands. I just love this bag. Again, I can't stop talking and raving about this bag and this brand, to be honest. Overall, I think this bag, it's very reasonably priced. Obviously, this is not in a luxury brand market like Louis Vuitton in terms of the price and the quality. The quality honestly is very good, but in terms of like the resale value of it. But overall, I think this is a bag that I personally love. I will use this for many, many years. And then the downsides of this bag, I feel, are the neoprene material. So it's like it's hard to describe. It's like more of a fabric type of material. And so I don't see any stains or anything. Maybe a little bit like right here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but maybe a tiny little stain there. Let me see with the bottom. Oh, here's some. Like, I don't baby this bag at all, but let's see if you can see some stains here. So, I mean, this fabric will get stains. And then also I read in reviews that with time this fabric may pill a little bit. I don't see any pilling on mine, but that's definitely a downside to this. And then the only other downside I feel is that over time this bag will not hold its value if I were to resell it. But because it was, I feel like, very reasonably priced at $200, and because I use this bag all the time, I feel like I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of it in terms of like cost per use. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for my video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you if you are deciding between two bags, or if you are looking to get a new bag or a tote bag for work or for daily use. Please be sure to subscribe below, and see you next time.